Now, coming to the ring from the United Kingdom, introducing first, Anthony Joshua. Champion of the world, Dynamite, Daniel Dubois.
One of the biggest clashes in British heavyweight boxing history is set to take place on September 21. Two of the hardest punchers, Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, will compete for the IBF heavyweight title. A fight between these two has been in the making for years. Rumors of a teenage Daniel Dubois knocking out AJ during a sparring session have caused many in the boxing community to call for a fight between them. Dubois is the defending champion, but he is yet to officially win the title inside the ring. He will look to solidify his status as a legit champion when he faces Anthony Joshua on September 21. But does Dubois have what it takes to stop the former two-time unified world champion from reclaiming a belt he once held? Daniel Dubois was an amateur standout who started boxing at a very early age of 9. He was on the Great Britain Olympic team, selected to represent the country at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. But unlike AJ, Dubois chose to become a pro instead. He made his professional debut in April 2017 against Marcus Kelly and won the fight just 35 seconds into the opening round.
Caught by the left hand, and he's in trouble and gone down inside.
Dubois stayed busy in his first year, fighting a total of 6 times and was never taken beyond the second round. Additionally, he won several local and international titles as he continued his fast ascent through the heavyweight division. He became the English champion in June 2018 after beating journeyman Tom Little by stoppage in round 5, but he was taking the full distance for the first time in his 9th professional bout against former world title challenger Kevin Johnson. Dubois' level of opposition continued to improve as he faced another former world title challenger, Razvan Kojanu, for the vacant WBO European title. Although some analysts considered Kojanu his biggest test, he passed with flying colors, winning by knockout in round 2.
And another one. Oh, and he's caught him with the left to the jaw, followed by the right hand, and he goes down. Got away with those low punches, but the gloves came down, and I don't think Kojanu is going to get up. He's trying manfully, but it's been waved all over, and it is finished in the second.
Dubois' first real test, however, was against fellow Englishman and unbeaten prospect Joyce in November 2020. The British, Commonwealth, European and the WBC silver heavyweight titles were all on the line for this contest, but so were their reputation and careers. Both men went all out and put up their best performances, but Joyce did more damage with the jab.
It's a big weapon for Dubois, and it's being taken away from him right now by Joyce.
But he's picking up the points, Joyce, with these jabs. There's another one.
Daniel Dubois' face is definitely starting to mark up a bit.
Dubois' left eye became swollen in the second round and got progressively worse as the fight continued. A simple jab from Joyce in the 10th round saw Dubois go down on one knee where he was counted out by the referee.
He's not working hard enough and he's just being outworked a little bit. Oh
dear, it's the left eye and he's gone down. He's gone down with the jab right on that damaged left eye, and down he goes. And it could be that it's all over right here. He's had enough, he doesn't want any more. And
this action prompted many to criticize Dubois and call him a quitter. Nevertheless, he returned to his winning ways, stopping Bogdan Dino in his next fight in the second round to win the vacant WBA interim title. He won the regular version of the WBA title in his fight against undefeated American Trevor Bryan. Then in August 2023, Dubois got a shot at Oleksandr Usyk's unified heavyweight title. The Ukrainian champion dominated the fight with his superior skills, but found himself in trouble in the 5th round after he was floored by a punch from Dubois. The punch was controversially ruled a low blow, and Usyk was given time to recover before the action could continue. Usyk dropped Dubois late in the 8th round in what seemed like a replay of what happened in his fight against Joyce. Dubois got back to his feet, but he took a knee again in round 9 where he was counted out for good. Once again, the Briton was tagged a quitter, but his impressive performance against undefeated Jarrell Miller in his next fight proved otherwise.
I only have a few things to say to Jarrell. Yo, big baby. Every baby has a daddy, and I'm gonna beat you like I'm your daddy.
Hey!
What's up?
I don't know what card they
What's
told
up?
you to read that on, but I'm happy you did it. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3.
Stumbles to the ropes. Are we going to see another finish? 26 seconds to go. Beat down against the ropes. Oh, big shot. Big baby. Going to get big time knockdown. Sensational finish here. And it's done. Daniel Dubois.
In his last fight, Dubois faced IBF top-ranked contender Filip Hrgovic in an IBF title eliminator. The 2016 Olympic silver medalist got off to a fast start, but the hard-hitting Dubois made him pay for his aggression. Dubois bloodied Filip's face and battered him around for much of the fight before the contest was halted in the 8th round due to the injury. With this victory, Dubois won the vacant IBF interim title, but he was elevated to full IBF champion after Oleksandr Usyk vacated the belt on June 26. Dubois will defend the title for the first time on September 21 against Anthony Joshua.
I've heard the next opponent will be AJ, so bring it on.
Anthony Joshua is a former 2-time unified world champion, the 2012 Olympic gold medalist, turned pro in October 2013 with an impressive first-round knockout victory over Emmanuel Leo.
Some tricks for a rookie. Oh. What is keeping Leo up? He is getting tattooed here, and he has to go, and it's over.
His rise through the heavyweight ranking was rapid as he easily blasted through his opponents, ending most of his fights in the early round. None of his first 14 fights ever went beyond the 3rd round. Then in December 2015, AJ faced fellow British and former amateur rival Dillian Whyte for the vacant British heavyweight title. Whyte, who had defeated AJ when the pair first met as amateurs in 2009, tried to repeat the success as a professional. The American champion stood no chance against AJ, who needed just 2 rounds to dethrone him and become the new champion.
In this second round, and he's down again. And Joshua and Martin looks like he's been wrecked. Destroyed.
AJ seemed unstoppable and easily defeated anyone who dared to challenge him, including former long-time world champion Vladimir Klitschko. The Ukrainian legend gave AJ a run for his money, but the younger champion came out on top after 11 competitive rounds, unifying the IBF and WBA titles. AJ added the WBO title in September 2018 after defeating New Zealand's Joseph Parker in a fight that saw him go the full distance for the first time in his career.
It's Phelps. Yeah, with like 10 seconds left, the Street Killers. Well, New Zealand
Now holding 3 of the 4 major world titles, AJ tried to set up a fight with the then WBC champion, Tyson Fury.
Fury! Tyson Fury, where you at, baby?
However, the fight never happened and AJ decided to make another routine defense against little-known Andy Ruiz Jr. Although Ruiz didn't look like it, the Mexican destroyer became the first fighter who showed that it was possible to beat Anthony Joshua. AJ reclaimed his title in an immediate rematch, but would lose it again to an unassuming challenger in the person of Oleksandr Usyk in September 2021. But this time, AJ failed to recapture the title from Usyk, who handed him his third professional loss in a rematch. Many thought AJ's career was over after the devastating losses to Usyk. However, he proved his doubters wrong by rebuilding his career, winning 3 consecutive fights in 2023. His last fight was against MMA champion Francis Ngannou, who was fighting for the second time as a professional. Ngannou shocked the boxing world in his debut against Tyson Fury when he dropped the WBC champion in the 3rd round. Ngannou came out strong but was immediately met with AJ's brutal right hand. Once he had tasted AJ's power, he wanted none of it, but there was nowhere to run from the former British champion, who ended the fight with an emphatic knockout in round 2. Dubois is 27 years old and 7 years younger than Joshua, but this doesn't seem to matter, as AJ's recent performances show he still has a lot to offer. Meanwhile, both men are similar in size, with AJ appearing for his last fight at 254 pounds, while Dubois appeared at 246 pounds against Filip Hrgovic. However, the 6'6" AJ does have a 1-inch height advantage and almost 4-inch reach advantage against Dubois. AJ would likely use this advantage to control the distance and dictate the pace of the fight, while Dubois will rely on landing power punches. We've seen from previous fights that AJ could get hot when he's in there with heavy punches, so AJ can't afford to get clean shots on his chin from Dubois, who has a knockout ratio of 95%. Likewise, Dubois must learn to protect himself and prevent AJ from landing clean shots. In his last fight against Filip, Dubois took too many punches that could have been avoided, but when going against a fighter like AJ, this is a risky thing to do. AJ has been in 12 world title fights and has more experience than Dubois, but the younger fighter seemed prepared and ready to take on the biggest fight of his career. This is the heavyweight division, where one punch can change anything. Can Anthony Joshua become a 3-time world champion, or is he going to suffer yet another loss to the formidable Daniel Dubois? Let me know what you think in the comment below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the post notifications.